on some level, this is everything you need to know. I'm going to go ahead and do the reading. Look, beautiful Virgo. Look at that, third chakra. Just look. Just see what's happening. The tree of your life, bringing forward what is meant to manifest for you. Look at you, beautiful Virgo, standing in the light of the third chakra. And my guides are saying, delineating your pathway right from there. It's definitely what I'm engaged in. I'm glad to have this confirmation for me. And look what came out. This blew my mind. When you're able to stand in that place, you know what, I'm going to turn the, I almost just said the water off. And the reason I'm saying it that way is because the music you're hearing in the background, that is Anushka Shankran, and it's the raga breathing underneath water. It's really beautiful. Okay, there we go. We'll turn that off. It's taxing my little computer. So gang, look, literally a very strong star, eagle energy, the highest form of sacred vision that any little being could have while flying through their life on this planet. It's about bravery. It's about long vision. Eagles can see and soar for miles just on the drafts of the energy, the wind, and the heat rising up off the earth. That's what this June is going to be about for you. And while you're having this experience of manifesting your destiny, because you're going to be working with third chakra energy, cleansing, clearing, activating all those words so that you can see where you're going. When you leap off this cliff, the high cliffs of the realm of the eagle, and you begin to soar on the drafts of your life. Look at that. Seriously, I'll tell you what, that's exactly how I feel. Exactly. So, heart of sky. You're gonna be soaring with this eagle vision into the spiritual realm to envision yourself on your new foundation. The numerology adds up to 6. 6 is about having come past the midpoint. It's about having a solid foundation. So you're going to be feeling very mystical this month. I am, certainly. It's explainable for me. I'm finishing a process of shift and change. It's been massive in my life, and it has brought incredible blessings, and along with all of the change, which at times has been challenging. It's brought a lot of emotion, a lot of sadness, a lot of gratitude. Okay, my guides are saying this. And in some way has put me in a state of awe. Understand that I'm right in line, standing literally in the universe while I'm experiencing my human life and having this kind of sacred vision. You see the moon there? You're just out in the galaxies, walking around out there. It's so beautiful. I really love it. Thank you, Spirit. So in terms of the theme that my guides want to speak with us about, look, that's the Wheel of Fortune. You see the tree of your life. All the seeds that you have generated up into these moments begin to spin out and go forward on the wind, informing your journey forward. It's fabulous. I like this. And here's why. This is your energy under that umbrella. The augury of knowledge. That is the Ace of Pentacles. Do you see, we just came through this new moon eclipse. I believe it was in Scorpio. I've been so busy, I haven't even looked at it. But there's the Stone of Destiny. You are being spiritually activated and self-actualized in these moments. The aces indicate prophecy, according to the mythology in this deck, which is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot. Beautiful deck. Go get yourself a copy. So you're touching the stone of your destiny. You see how the stone is illuminated because of what's coming through the portal of the new moon eclipse? There you go. See? hair's turning purple and or white. Look at mine. I wish that blessing on all of you. I'm really enjoying my white hair. So gang, it's a moment of destiny for you. Literal prophecy, literal activation. And look, the Strength card, the empower of your will. It's about, it's about the will center. And there it is. There we have it. It's really funny how the way the light is shaded a little by the computer, but I'm kind of liking it. So there you are. That's beautiful confirmation for me. That's a real figure that lived in ancient times of the Druids. So she was a female warrior. She suffered a lot. The Romans were invading and they murdered her family in front of her. She was a high priestess, and you know, as a Virgo will, pressed enough, the sword will come out and the warrior goddess will have her moment. And she gathered an army and basically, here's what my guides are saying, she kicked the crap out of the Roman Empire. They eventually made a plan to kill her, but she was able to liberate herself with a band of farmers. Basically, that's the story. You can go look it up, okay? So, Virgo, while you're going through this shift, and I don't know how to get that shadow out, while you're going through this shift and change, look at that. The Judgment of Skill, that's the Four of Wands. Your vessel is full. You've got all the love energy that you need within you. And you're proceeding into these moments of reveal. What have the commitments that I've made in my life, including the love that I have given and received, what has that brought to me? What were the challenges about? What is this struggle, if you will, between the dark and the light? And why is it that I am compelled to be, I like to say these words about myself all the time, a warrior goddess? What's up with that? All you have to do is what Boudica did. You just follow the energy. See the rabbit? She brought a hare to the battleground in a basket. She opened the basket and she just watched. How did that creature run across the battleground? And she knew where the points of power were. That's part of how she won all these battles. So the suggestion is to utilize that in your own life. Feel deeply your own power, your own leadings, what the signs are along the way, and trust yourself, because you can't go wrong in these moments. Be willing to take the journey. Fly free on the drafts of your own life. Because that's you, Virgo. Another ace, second prophecy in the deck. The augury of art, the Ace of Cups. The highest order of love, able to be developed, understood, given, received, manifesting. My guides always say factors of Venus, right? Art, money, love, beauty, abundance, serenity. That's where you're going on this incredible eagle-like vision. It's going to come to you in a vision. I believe that's part of what's happening. You're going to understand. You are not going to struggle with moments of indecision. Your struggle, if you have any, I believe, is going to be internally while you are gathering your strength to you in order to take this journey, because it's going to take a lot of energy, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, psychically, for you to go on this intense journey of shift and change in order to bring forward your destiny and the prophecy about your life. Because look, of course, Virgo, look at that. 10 of Pentacles, the height of your ability to have sacred vision and to reach the mountaintop upon which rests the bowl of all creation. The guides, the angels, the ancient ones, the Akashic records, everything. There you are. You are going to make it to your destination with this much energy. Don't be worried about yourself, Virgo. You just lean in. Lean in hard is my suggestion. Maybe that's a little easy for me to say because I've been practicing this for a long time. I trust myself now. So trust yourself, okay? You're going to be fine if you're going through change. And on a soul contract level, you are finishing, literally, and I feel as though it's clearly obvious to me in my life, this is exactly what's happening. Those are the triple guardians, the sons and daughters of Brigid, the renewer of devotion. Finishes the journey of the triple spiral of their soul's existence, the contract that you made. And upon finishing that contract, your soul is made free. And you're able to receive the healing that you need, spend some time in the sacred bowl of all existence, way out in the universe. Hang on, they're asking me to pick this up. Okay? And become renewed and start the next part of your soul's destiny. Something beyond which is sort of been on the surface for you, maybe for many years, like for me. The clairvoyance and the visions and the people who were drawn to me that sparked my existence into this part of my life. It's that kind of an experience that you're going to be having. And when you come out of the bowl and you finish that phase of your soul contract, look, do you see that? I love this. You may have felt split open. You may have had many battles. They may have had a serious impact in the way you transition through your life. This is about commitment. Most prominently, Four of Wands is about marriage, love commitments. Some of them have worked, some of them may not have worked. Like this is what I'm seeing in my head. They're kind of going, it's life, isn't it? But the way things have come to conclusion for at least this period called the time of June will be a time of restoration and healing. That's why souls transition out of and into the bowl. Exactly why. So you are going to get a great healing. This is the goddess Elena. Do you see how she's been split wide open right down the central meridian and resewn? And she goes out into the universe to have this healing so that she can return, understanding this whirl of energy through which she is transiting all kinds of secret things about her existence. This goddess helps seafaring vessels come safely into port. That's the mythology. So don't worry about it. You're going to get where you're going. And look, your new teacher, your next adventure coming forward. And because you're Virgos, you're probably feeling a little, like I just said, a little squeaky. This guy wasn't quite ready. There's a big fairy tale about this. But basically, he had to go sit in the chair of the wisdom holder. His father was occupying it, and Dad passed away. He was out having fun, living his young man's adventures, but he had to go home. He decided he was going to go take up the chair, and then he started, shitting a brick. So, one of the senior wisdom holders came to see him. Two of knowledge, two of pentacles, coming into balance, destiny turning. So, basically, that guy said, all right, listen, if you're not ready, it's okay, because he asked him, take my place for a minute, be my mentor. Help me get ready. I'm willing to do my duty, which is what a Virgo always says, right? I'll do it. If that's what's meant for me, I'll take this duty on. And I'll do it to the best of my ability. They switched places, and the elder, my guy just said statesman. The elder statesman looked at him and said, all right, my first decree is you're going to get up here and sit in the chair. You are ready. You just proved it. You're not arrogant. You're not after power. You're after knowledge. So you come sit here and understand that you have the baseline of skill set, human skill set, to do this and do very well. because you had no ulterior motive. So this new journey was started. So Virgo, don't you have any worries. You just go straight for it. So we have two outcome cards. They're married together for a particular reason. So here's how I want to explain this to you. Look, remember that? The new path, the new moon, the prophecy, the eclipse, exiting out of the place where you have been and taking a journey into the place where you're meant to be. That's going to come forward on the next full moon. And it will come forward because you will dream it into existence. You will manifest it. You see that? You're entering into the realm of psychic vision, probably deeper than you've experienced before. I have noticed I'm a dang good manifester because I've been at it for a long time, consciously skilling up. So this is a good picture of how that works, right? You go very deep. That's the foundation of art. Six of Cups. You go deep into the realm of all of your previous soul partners. Activate your heart, activate your sacred vision, deep out into the universe. Call those people forward for assistance if you want to, and then get in that boat on the full moon. Because this card is the moon card. It's called the Imaginer of Harmony. So, remember her, the balancer of harmony? She helps you get in your boat and not crash on the rocks, get you into your port. This is the port you're going to. Thank you, Spirit. I love this so much. So, dream big, my loves. Dream big. What would you like to create? You can get in that boat, and it will take you into any place where you can imagine harmony resides, where you can imagine yourself residing in a state of harmony. Or you can get on that fish, the sacred salmon of all wisdom, and dive right down into the deep and make the journey that way. The choice is up to you. It's really fabulous. So when you have this kind of an outcome, as the earth signs do anyway, remember that your journey literally affects everybody on the planet. I'm hyper aware of that because of the work that I do, and it gives me an example every day of how is it that our journey affects those people around us. So just remember, while you're having your Virgo panic attack, okay? I have them. Don't worry about it. My guys just said, I'm not exalted. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, this literally fell out of the bag. I love this. This just came out for Taurus. So it's telling me confirmation about the messages that are coming through, for the Earth sign cohort. Please go watch the other readings. They do affect you. There's energy that we transmit back and forth among each other. Okay? So this is about being in a state of standstill and feeling as though there's no progress that can come forward and that things are stuck and all that kind of stuff. If you're a water sign, it would be like being encased in ice. So that is what the text gives reference to. And then the sun comes out and things begin to shift and change. And the ice begins to melt. And that sort of stalled motion that many of us have been feeling, your new beginning comes out of the ancient place from within you that has been, okay, I'm just making references. Now my guys are talking about the way they're making references to the ancient people, some of whom are frozen in the ice literally on this planet. And all of the ice is melting and secrets are being revealed. So that type of notion is true for the earth signs. It's true for the Virgo nation. And so take heart and understand that what is meant to come forward for you is coming with a lot of light. The light about this is emerging. It's one of the reasons these cards reflect so much light and notions of the sun, etc. So you feel encouraged to follow the pathway. It's going to come to you. You may be very clairvoyant in the month of June. There's something about the energy, because I've been so distracted with my own goings on and my own life change. I have not looked into astrology or all those other things for well over a month. I've just been allowing myself to literally stand in the state of being that I'm experiencing and trust the flow of energy as I move back and forth across the country, 3 times in 1 year, and allow myself to emotionally, psychologically, spiritually relinquish my existence so that something new can come forward. I know that it exists. So my guides are saying, stand in those moments of intense beauty, be with yourself, acknowledge yourself, and create what it is you want in your life, because it's coming. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay, beautiful Virgo, I'll see you as soon as possible. I'm going to be traversing the country. I bought a little van. I'm going to put my little belongings, the things that are easy to transport, pack them up in the van, put a bed in there, and just start driving into my future. It's perfection. It feels like perfection to me. To be able to master and manifest my transition. I know that not everybody gets that ability, but work toward that goal and stand in your strength. Don't stand in your fears. Us Virgos, we have them, don't we? We do. And as an earth sign, you need security. So if you let your security need go for a minute, something fabulous happens. That's why I'm able to shift and change as much as I am, because I've come to understand and trust it. So going away from here on the 30th of June, I'm going to drive to New York State. I'm going to be with my family for a couple weeks for a wedding and to visit, and I have old friends there. And then I'm going to start just lying my way across the country with ease and comfort and taking my time. I have a lot of friends that I haven't seen because I've been in Moonrise Cottage sequestered for all these years. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to drive across the top third of the country just for fun and end up in Colorado, visit people there, a friend and soulmate in several actually in Santa Fe, Albuquerque, that area. And then I'm going to start driving south into Yuma, which is my destination. I'll do my best to find a place to rest so I can get the July readings out. And we'll take it from there. I'm working on creating a travel schedule for the next year that is coming in order to go out into the world to some of the places where I have deep connections so that I can show you the things that I see. That's part of what I'm working on. Okay, gang? Mwah. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful June. It looks beautiful to me. And I'll look forward to being with you on the flip side for the readings in July somehow. All right. Thanks, everyone.